Hello, my name is Peter Pilgrim. I'm going to talk a little bit about animation in JavaFX. Okay, the ingredients of JavaFX animations are SceneGraph, binding, and timeline. So I'm just going to cut straight into a demo and do something different and just run that application and then explain it. So, you can do it like this. Yes, you can.
Come on in, Pete. Come.
It's
Let's
in
run it.
the
But
it's
it's
in the window at the bottom. Looks like there's a Java window at the bottom. Right.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is an example of a custom component I'm writing called perspective layered pane. It uses the perspective transform from yesterday, and that's an example of an animation. I've got another one which is a similar kind of thing. It's an animated layer plane, and hopefully that will work as well. So, gods of NetBeam, please. Famous last one. Is that icon showing? No. Oh, okay, we're here. So this is a tab pane that I'm writing, and I'm just showing very simple geometric objects. Obviously, before I put in extra tables and layers, and the idea is to give a funky new richer interface to the old JTab pane. Okay, so let me see if I can get out F4, get out of that, get back to the slides. So what do you need? Oh. So there's only three things you actually need. The first thing you actually need is a scene graph. So instead of doing a immediate mode, programming Java 2D, where everything is now, a scene graph, where we have a scene, and everything is a node. Everything is based on a node, although it's not shown here. And you can have a custom node. The idea of that is that you can create custom components. If you imagine a dotted line around here, that might be some kind of clock. And then you can have some kind of media component here, which is showing you a video and showing you a picture, like an old media player. And here's a scene label. So once you have SceneGraph with all your standard components and methods, then all you need is binding. Binding allows you to, it's a much better improved way of having dependencies between the attributes in one component and one object and another object that you're trying to bind to. So in this foo object, which is a float, defined as pi, I'm actually binding that value to actually a string. So it prints out the actual value of pi. And if I change it here into 27.47, of course bar changes to bar equals 27.471. So with that, the next thing you need is timelines. Timelines, for benefit those who did not attend the JavaFX presentation. So it's essentially macrometers or flashes timelines. We have a keyframe and zero to many keyframes and key values, and interpolators, which allows you to do your tweening from linearly, easing in, out, and easing both. So you can have a number of keyframes and a number of key values. And this is what a timeline looks like in JavaFX, where you define a timeline object. You can give it a repeat count, you can give it an auto reverse, a keyframe that's essentially like that, in all in declaration. Hello. Distraction. And then you have the keyframes. Inside the keyframes, you have a keyframe and a duration. In JavaFX defines this duration, and you get 0 seconds, you can have milliseconds, or hours. And there you go.